we have a request. I've been asked to try some dark green direct dyes. So let's do a swatch test. Hey guys, welcome back to Give Your Hair a Kiss. I'm Kiss, and this is the Green Trials, potentially part 1. If you're new here, hey, hi, hit subscribe. I'm here for you to help give your look a kiss. If you're liking what you're seeing, give me a kiss, give me a like, comment, share. Let's get those numbers up. Help me help you. Let's do the things that we want to do. So, in today's color trial video, we are going to try some greens out. I went ahead and picked up a Manic Panic Green Envy, a Pravana Chromasilk Vivids Green, and a Kiss Colors Tinitation Hunter Green. And I went with these 3 because they seem to be readily available in most beauty supply stores. They're also available online for very reasonable prices. So here we go. This is what we're doing today. We're gonna swatch test these guys. I'm also going to be using the AG Haircare Color Savour shampoo and conditioner on these swatches today. And these are available right on giveyourhairakiss.com. So if you haven't been over there yet, check out some of the products that I have available for you. So what am I looking for in a swatch test? Well, we are looking for consistency. Do I have control over the product, and how well does it stretch? We want a precise, smooth, even application. Saturation. Is there an even deposit of color from root to end, or am I having to gob on a ton of product for a nice application? Tonal quality. Is the end result on pre-lighten level 10 hair true to tone? I.e., is the hair the same, like my end swatch, is it the same as the advertised swatch? That's what I'm looking for in tonal quality. Does it reflect more, since we're talking about green, does it reflect more blue? Does it reflect more yellow? What are we seeing in these dark greens? Perfume. I, for one, am very sensitive to perfume, so I may not want something that is super heavily aromatic or just florally or, just too fragranced on my head for like 30 to 45 minutes. It's just an uncomfortable process. And then in terms of perfume, we're also looking for, when we rinse out the product, is there a residual aroma? Does it dissipate when I dry it? I just need to know like how I'm gonna smell. And then the last thing we're looking for, our little bonus, is it UV reactive? So at the end, we're gonna pop on our black light and we're gonna test these swatches, because I myself am a nightlife kind of girl. I'm gonna be out in the black light. I need to know if I'm gonna glow. We are going to start with our Manic Panic Green Envy. And I went ahead and got the little 4 ounce. So okay, let's look at consistency first. Manic Panic is a nice, thick, conditioner-y consistency. You get a lot of control over the product here. Go ahead, do my little swatch that I have carefully laid out for y'all. Tons of control over the color, and it spreads nice and evenly throughout the hair. So I'm gonna get the same pigmentation up here as down here. If the porosity of the hair is equal to start with, yes, I will get an even deposit with this color. Beautiful, beautiful. So I'm not having to use a lot of products to move through the hair. But, so let's set our Manic Panic aside to process for 30 minutes. Next up, we're gonna try out the Pravana Chromasilk Vivids in green. Just green. Just green. Let's check her out. Go ahead, squeeze her from the bottom. Another very creamy color, very thick consistency here. Ooh. That is very blue. That is very blue for something that says green. And I mean, compared to the swatch, because I bought these and then, you know, put the script together for you guys. And the swatch does look a little bit more like a blue-green, like a sea green. If I had to compare it to a Manic Panic, I would say it's more like the Enchanted Forest, but there was no swatch in the store, so I just went with green. Let's go with green. Love the saturation of this product. Let's give her a comb through. So yes, great saturation. Love the way the product moves. Very, very blue. And aside to process. All right, last up, we have our Kiss Colors Tintation in Hunter Green. Let's pour this bad boy out. So this is, Kiss Tintation is a more liquidy color. You know, in my Pink Trials videos, I believe I used a Kiss, gave it a kiss. So this definitely is more liquidy, meaning I'm gonna have less control over the application. So I have to be mindful of how much product I'm putting on the brush. Typically, more liquidy tones like this, and you see the drip, drip, drip. Drip, drip, drip. I like to apply at the bowl, like if we're doing an all over color in the ends. You know, just run through the ends real nice. You see this one doesn't have the most solid pigment application just from the brush. This one works great. Kind of move her in. So you do have to pile on a decent amount of product to get that full pigmentation in the saturation. But being more liquidy, like I said, it's great when you're working with long hair, like a double process, and you're at the bowl and you need to just apply a bit of like refill in the ends. Like I'm touching up a pink and I need to refill the ends. This would be a great color line for that. Okay, we got her in there. And very light aroma in, I don't know, like, very light aroma in this color line, but it is there. Let's see how much it dissipates after we shampoo and condition this. Yeah, this one definitely has more fragrance, I feel like, than the Manic Panic. Really just smells like conditioner. And the Pravana was a little more like, I don't know, florally Kool-Aid. So far, the least favorite of my aromas is the Pravana, just because it is a little more than the other ones. So comparatively, not a big fan, but it didn't stick out to me, which is great. So we've got our Kiss Tintation wrapped and ready to go. So let's go ahead, let these process, and I will then rinse, shampoo and condition with these amazing color care products from AG. We'll dry them. I'm gonna get back to you with all that said and done. We've rinsed. It is time for the review. Let's start with our Manic Panic. So when I think green, this is exactly what I think. This is, to me, this is green. So Green Envy, I'm loving the true to tone, like this matches the swatch featured on the website. Also, the condition of the hair is very nice. It's silky smooth, feels nicely conditioned. Again, I did shampoo lightly with the AG Color Saver and condition lightly with the AG Color Saver conditioner. No residual aroma. We absolutely love that. Yeah, so far, Manic Panic, say what you will, but they've been around forever for a reason, and it's because of this. It's because of this quality of color, this nice even distribution. It's because of the consistency of the product. You get a lot of precision in your application. You get that true to tone, and you're left with the hair feeling really nice. Moving on Pravana. The Pravana one, I'm honestly, for being the most expensive of the 3 colors, and I'm a little disappointed it didn't blow dry as nicely as the Manic Panic. It is nice, and as I anticipated, it is very blue, especially compared to our Manic Panic here. Manic Panic, Pravana. So this is what I think when I think green. This just labeled as green, I feel like should be a sea green or a blue green. Not super impressed with Pravana. Yeah, it's true to tone to the website. I would just call this something else. We did get a nice distribution of pigment, but again, I'm a little disappointed in the quality, the integrity of the hair after. It just feels kind of dry. Like I need a little extra deep conditioning in that. And for the most part, the aroma did dissipate after dry. Lastly, our Kiss Tintation. Yes, the hair is drier. This is a $6 hair color. You can grab this right on giveyourhairakiss.com. So is the hair a little drier? Yes. Is this a color line I would say to use a deep conditioner after? Yes. Would I maybe also say mix this with a deep conditioning element and create your refresh tone? Yeah, I would say that. I would absolutely say that. This is a great, because of the liquidy consistency, you see we're not getting a huge tonal deposit. We still have some translucence in the color. It's not as full pigmented as the other 2, but this is a great refresher color, just to keep up with your ends in between salon visits, you know? Or if you just wanna like alter a tone slightly, like say I want my pink to be a little more on the salmon side, I could grab a Kiss Tintation, something like Hawaiian Fire or something I think is a little bit of more of an orange base, a warm pink, and I could throw that over this, I could alter my tone a little bit. So is this a bad color? No, it's not. This is a color you use to refresh and then also condition with this or mix with a conditioner. Because you see, it is a little drier. The hair itself is a little drier. It does need a little bit of love after. And again, the aroma pretty much dissipated after shampoo, conditioning, and drying. My final thoughts on this, my go-to on the green is going to be the Manic Panic. It really ticked all my boxes, except, did you think I forgot to turn on the black lights? Let's check that. Final bit of criteria. Okay, so we can see under the black light, ta-da, my nails glow. The Manic Panic, she is showing off. She is UV, she's bright, she's fun. The Pravana, no glow, no glow. Why don't you glow? But now the Kiss, I am seeing, and it's hard to see on the camera, there is a little glow coming off of the more transparent areas. Let's see if I move it closer to the light here. Yeah, get a little glow coming off of her. So not bad. I would say the winner of our UV test is pretty clear with the Manic Panic. Final thoughts? I'm gonna say, of the 3, Manic Panic is the go-to on this one. It just ticked all the boxes for me, and while I love Kiss Colors, like I said, this is a great refresher, or if you're looking for a more soft color application, but if you're looking for that bright, bold pigment of the 3, I would go with Manic Panic. If you're looking for that more sea green like the Pravana was, you can check out Enchanted Forest. I think I may add these to giveyourhairakiss.com. So thank you guys so much for joining me today while we did an awesome strand test with some amazing color lines. The only disappointment I had was in the Pravana, to be honest with you. For the price, okay, but being the most expensive of the 3, I expected a little more, especially from what claims to be the industry's leader in vivid semi-permanent direct dyes. Just saying, just saying. Thanks for checking this out. You can check out other awesome swatch test videos here, Give Your Hair a Kiss. You can follow me, Give Your Hair a Kiss, Facebook and Instagram. You can also check out this, and coming soon, I think I'm gonna stock this. the Manic Panic because I do like them. You can check those out. GiveYourHairAkiss.com. Now, while you're there and happen to find yourself in the New York City area, you could book your hair appointment with me, Kiss, here in the kissing booth, and we'll have an absolutely amazing time. But until then, guys, give your hair a kiss.